I want to do this drum roll thing. Ta-da!
I like it. I like it a lot.
I do too. All right. Good morning, Bemi. How are you?
I'm wonderful, Kendra. I'm feeling great, refreshed.
Yeah,
I feel good. How you? How you feeling?
I'm doing all right. I am also refreshed. Um, I am drinking coffee, but for a little something extra in it, just because I'm still on vacation time. So
I'm going ahead and getting some water in to
look
start.
at you, responsible.
To start.
Start. All right. It's the end of the year.
It is the
Yay.
end of the 2024. Like, I know we say it every single year, but I feel like every single time we get to an end of a year, it's like, wait, what?
How many times this year do you think, well, compared to, or rather, let me say it this way. So, in when you're in school, like you have to write the date like every single day. So, like you have practice, like the new year's can settle in by like March. It's like, all right, it's cemented in your head. Like this is the new year. I think that since we have gone away from school or from having to write the date out every year, that is truly why we're in the mess that we're in now. We don't know what time it is, we don't know what day it is, and it's all because we never seem to write it down. So time is just a concept. It's not even. It's really not real anymore. We don't even like actually write it down. So who knows?
You want to hear what's really fun about even that? So first of all, I get it because yeah, like we're in such a digital realm that like people don't have to know themselves, they just go to their calendar, right? Which I feel like is the inception of like the opening plot to iRobot, like,
Mm-hmm.
or what's the other Will Smith movie where he tried to warn us? I Am Legend. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like this is the beginning where we're like, oh, tell me, phone, because I don't need to know. Tell me, GPS, because I don't need to know. Too much trust in the computers. But this is gonna feel kind of wild to show you because it's not up to date. But
Mm-hmm.
that's because it's my 13-year-old's responsibility to update it. So that's my first note. But
Okay. So what day is it?
well, today is December 30th. I know this because,
Okay.
I know this. But I have this perpetual calendar,
Mm-hmm.
is what it's called, on the wall. So again, definitely
So we're
not
in November.
definitely not November. But you see on the back, it's like not
Yeah.
all the other months. We also need to replace some because this came from my grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
This was on her wall in her house. And like we used to change it when we were little. She would change
Oh.
it with us. And my aunt had it. And my daughter used to change it with my grandmother when we lived there when she
Mm-hmm.
was 3 and my grandmother was 83. They slept in a bed together like they were homies. And this was something Malia did. So my aunt passed this down to us. And so, yeah, no, I love that
That
in
is
my
so
life,
sweet.
I've had a way to hold on to tangible connection with time. Like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
So it hangs
I
on
love
our
that.
wall. I'm not going to attempt to hang it back up there right now because that'll get shaky. But yeah.
I love that. My mom used to give me kitten calendars every year for Christmas. That was the one gift that I would, no matter what, that was the one gift that I insisted on having. I mean, Barbies are nice. I love them, of course, but
Mhm.
um, like I need my calendar, but I haven't had that calendar in a while, so time is not real.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah,
I'm
like how would I
sorry.
know?
Where's the count? Christmas just passed. You have time. Like, what's up?
We'll unpack that in another day. But yeah, no, where's my calendar? I don't know.
And my
Uh,
grandmother used to give us little pocket calendars. They were always with Bible verses or like signs of
uh-huh.
the mind quotes on the top, but that wasn't a terrible thing to carry around.
No, it wasn't.
Mm-mm.
You know, Well, there's that. Well, we're into the new year. We're into hold on. No. So first of all, do you know that last year was the year of the dragon? The yes.
24. Will we just
2024 was the year of dragon. Yes.
baby
Mm-hmm.
wait.
Cisco unleashed it.
No, the verse was eluding me because all I want to say is
Right.
unleash the dragon. I know you don't
Yes.
unleash the dragon.
So that I mean, we're saying that it was like Cat Williams' fault that everything happened this year. No, no,
It was Cisco.
it was Cisco.
And I returned to the bald right in time.
Hmm. There we go. Just
Are you
add some
telling me I
silver.
gotta go platinum blonde now? Because I will.
Hey, I mean, all the aesthetics this year is all in the Y2K styling. So why not? You would be definitely on brand.
Yeah, even I feel like even Beyonce's Renaissance album legit was like definitely very silver static,
Hmm.
computer esque. I didn't go. I had an opportunity to go, but it ended up being that DC show that was rained out. So I'm not sad I missed it.
I'm sad. I haven't seen Beyonce in so long.
You're gonna have a chance in a minute.
Will I? Does somebody want to give me tickets? Because here's my problem. Here's my legit problem. I am not satisfied with anything less than floor seats. Maybe the next level up, level 100. But if I can, and I'm dead fucking serious. If I cannot get those seats, I don't want to go. It's
Yeah,
really floor or nothing. And the way my checking and my savings have been set up lately, there has been no room for me to purchase $1,000 seats. I want to purchase $1,000 seats. Those are the ones
yeah.
that I want. I
So I
do. I
feel
don't
like
mind it.
for the Beyonce show, that's definitely completely valid. I will say though, having worked at the arena at CFG Bank Arena since the inception of this
Flex.
new iteration,
Mm.
I've taken myself to floor shows. I worked in the premium suite, so I saw from that vantage point. I went and saw Stevie Wonder, and I was up. I looked around and I was like, oh, I'm definitely at the top. Every show was great. And to be honest, I could have missed the floor situation. The only reason why I should have benefited from the floor is because I knew from Ronnie DeVoe before the show that they were taking people on stage, and he
Hmm.
told me to be ready to come up there, and I got angsty. It was my job. Like that's my job. Like I worked
You should
there.
have took the chance. You should have took the chance.
I
Here's
should
my
have got
thing.
on stage with Belle Biv DeVoe because how many times is that gonna be an option?
I don't think you understand what the $1,000 or whatever the high end ticket buys you on the first on the level. It's not the celebrity, me being able to look at the singer. I want the singer to look at me, look me in my eyes.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
yeah.
I want. That's a
Give me
part
my
of the
experience.
experience.
Yeah, yeah.
So no, that's what I want. If I'm going to spend the money, look at see me. I digress.
That
I digress.
with that perspective shift though, I this is very valid because many of them saw me while I was on the floor. I had on a Freddy Krueger inspired outfit.
Mm-hmm.
It was Halloween last
I
year.
was going to say, wait,
No,
okay.
it was Halloween. And so
Uh-huh.
I did like a Freddy Krueger ode outfit with the glove and
Mm-hmm.
Freddy Krueger nails on the other hand. So, they definitely saw me. So I hear you.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to make sure. Did you watch? Well, I can't even remember if you told me you didn't. Well, let's just talk about this. So the Beyonce bowl happened. Beyonce brought in another Ravens win. Whenever Beyonce and the Baltimore Ravens pair together, it's always a winning time.
Okay.
So for me, it was a two for two
We should have
win.
talked about this prior because I would have laid some money on it. I wasn't aware.
I when this podcast pop off, don't be surprised if we have some fan duels, some prize picks, or something. I'm sorry if it's good enough for Horseshoe in Live to promote gambling, it's going to be good enough for me too. And I actually will put the money into the schools because my kids go there. So Um, hey,
BSA
prospects.
about to see me, but that's a whole. I'm gonna be a BSA mom. Do you hear me? I'm gonna
Yes.
brag different.
Come on now.
I
All
already
right.
do. I already do of my kid, but that's all of our children are pretty dope. We have right to brag different. Not saying that all children aren't great, but like you gotta help them maximize their greatness.
You do.
Yeah.
All right. You have some events for us that's happening New Year's Eve, but you also told me offline that you're not going anywhere. So how good are these events that they're not enticing you to go? Let's talk about it.
Well, here's the thing. I have events and I have option for staying in the house because you know I deeply appreciate the concept of celebrating making it through this year together. We did
Hmm.
some dope things as a city of Baltimore, for real. We have hit some major milestones. I think we definitely have a lot of reason to celebrate outside and out loud in a lot of dope ways. So I fully encourage people being able to find the space that's going to give them the hoorah.
Hmm.
We made it through. I'm resetting. I have some personal transitions that I am working through and working on right now. And I feel like it's a really good idea for me to just sit and reflect on, my moves going forward. I think a lot of people love to say, like, oh, well, you don't have to wait till January 1st. Okay, but stop being a Debbie Downer. 1-1 is a really dope starting point. Like, stop being so pissy on other people's inspiration and like it's a reset of the clock. You want to celebrate your birthday with your Don Julio shots and the homies. That's a 1-1. That's a reset. You get what I'm saying?
Sure.
So, um, I think it's a really good opportunity for me personally to kick back, enjoy this space that I've curated for myself
Hmm.
for the last start of a month, right before this move.
Fair enough.
Cause
Let me
yeah,
ask you
your
a question.
girl's getting new addresses in 2025. That's what.
I know that's right.
So
Um,
yeah, I'm gonna spend this last little new year in this space, reflect on what it's looked like for me to be here the last 2 years, what I've done, what I've accomplished, what's next. So yeah.
have you ever
But
been
that
to a vision board party?
no, not in a very long time.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Let me put you on. So, my really good friend Fatima, not to be confused with my sister Fatima. Um, so she has been doing this vision board party probably for at least the last 6, 7, 8 years, and this one is going to be held. I don't have the exact date. I'm always the notes ain't near me right now. Just know that this is a great vision board party. I can tell you where it's at though. It's going to be at Baltimore Unity Hall.
Yeah.
And if it's because you've never been to the Vision Board party, let me tell you all that it encompasses. She right there's food, there's mimosas, there's all of the magazines, all the materials that you can want. So scissors, poster boards. You don't have to bring anything. It's just your time to come connect with other women in the city and not only mindfully think about your goals, like it really is about goal setting, but you also get to share with other people the accomplishments that you've made thus far and build community and just like have a tangible piece of something you can go on record of saying like this is what I want to accomplish, and then you have people that can actually hold you accountable to do it. So it's actually one of my favorite events. She doesn't charge. I don't. If she does charge this year, I don't know, but even in either way, it's well worth. It may be $40 max. I don't even think it's that, but it's well worth it because it's a very like when people talk about like building community, that is what's building community, a community of women and sharing in on like the plans that you actually intend to make and all the different things that people have done. I want to see, I'm trying to and see if I can show you my vision. I had like a whole vision folder board. Where is it? I'm looking around. Okay, I don't see it at the moment,
But
but I
this is
will show.
also a great note because this is a great time to reflect on it also and what
Yes.
your year looked like and what you did or didn't get to
Yeah.
knock off your list.
Yes, I need to. This was the one time. So usually when I go, I'm like, oh, I'm just here to talk to people. I'm just here to have fun and everything. Like I'm not writing my goals then, but this time I actually did do it. I have been very anti-goal starting January 1st. Like I've not been resolution focused for the beginning of the year. I've just been like, oh, let me see let's just reflect. Let's just chill. Like I don't need to put so much pressure on myself at the beginning of the year. There's no
Yeah.
new year, new me. This year, no, fuck that. New year, new me. We're writing down the goals. I am changing. Sorry, there's
Yeah.
going to be a lot of changes, and I'm making no apologies for it. So yeah, no, I'm going to act all the way out this year, and I'm going to be very serious about the goals that I'm putting forth. I was chilling. I was chilling for a long time. I'm not chilling no more. Now I'm it's about to be up and stuck. It's back on grind mode, not burnout, crash out mode, but definitely grind mode.
When I say up and stuff, I legit just said that exact statement to someone on the phone earlier today. Like, yeah, I'm on it. So,
I'm excited to get to my life.
okay. And this anyway, yeah. So for my in the house vibe, what I'm personally going to partake in and what it is available for others is the rich uncle underscore true, aka Kenneth Watson, chef extraordinaire. He used to his brand is Esquire Meals. I actually met him when he did guest drop-ins at Dovecote back in the day.
I was going to
And
say friends of the show.
friends of the show, yes. He is incredible. Like literally his taste and his style and his intention. And so he has paired up with Chef Neff and they are doing an abundance box for 2025. And so in that box you get southern turkey braised collard greens, black eyed pea soup, honey rosemary cornbread, 12 grapes. Because if you know, you know. If you don't know, I'll put you deep, but give me a
I
second.
don't know.
uh, so hold on. There's a couple things with the grapes, but
All right.
the most important part, not the most important part, but the exciting part, a mini bottle of Prosecco. So you can still cheers and toast yourself in the house. So now our timeline's a little tight. They have pickup for today.
All right.
Today, Monday, December 30th, um, at Hess Avenue. And you have to go online and purchase your box. I got to buy mine as soon as we get off.
As soon as we
Um,
get out.
as soon as we get off. But yes, that is in the house vibe. So if you are planning on staying home, you can definitely still get something crafted and curated for you. But if you would like to go out and, like I said, again, celebrate Baltimore, I think one of the most known activities on New Year's Day here in the city is the fireworks. The fireworks down at the Inner Harbor Amphitheater. So the time is 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. Oh, they say 12 a.m. They're not gonna be able to get y'all out at midnight. I don't know. Somebody didn't edit that because you the
Yeah, baby, where
fireworks
would
are
I go?
at midnight. We
Right.
not leaving.
That's the
No,
literal time of the party.
this is the
No.
start of the party, so
Right.
probably like 1 a.m. I don't know if they're gonna give y'all the two, but you know it's
Mhm.
also outside, so y'all could probably take about 2, 3 o'clock. But anyway, time is 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. at the Inner Harbor Amphitheater. And our very own Mayor Brandon Scott will be doing the countdown to the new year to celebrate and get the party started. Again, like Kendra said, it's the literal start of the party. The fireworks are going to pop off
Mhm.
at midnight. So I do not think that's the end time for real. But yeah, those are a couple of the things that I know of that are going down today. And also, I'm sorry, just because I noted it wasn't in what you sent me, and I wanted to make sure we got it because I know you posted it.
Oh yes, yes. Please share.
Yeah, we
Um,
do we don't want to miss out on this one. Um our homies over at Black Genius Art Show,
more
because
friends to the show.
more friends of the show. He
Shout out to
loves
Brian and Maya.
yeah, right, exactly. Shout out to the whole crew because Maya's holding it down with Codetta Big Shop on the
Hmm.
treats. And Brian, the curator of Black Genius Art Show, is hosting the Artsy Fartsy Fireworks Experience. And so this event is going to be at 301 Light Street. So down there, same Inner Harbor area, but got a nice little upstairs area.
Hmm.
It'll be set up. I'm sure he's gonna have the vibe going, and you're gonna be able to see the fireworks from there, but on a fartsy vibe, is what he said. There is a cover for that. That's $25,
On
and
the
they
North
have a
Door.
link on Eventbrite. So if you check out Black Genius, the Black Genius Art Show on IG, you can go to his link. It'll send you to Eventbrite. You can purchase your ticket. They got a lot of stuff going on. They've got karaoke hosted by Black Group. They've got the illest illustrator that'll be down there. So I'm definitely gonna be a vibe. But again, that's for y'all. I'm gonna be right here on the couch.
Yeah, I was gonna say the way you gonna be.
Right here on the couch. Listen, if I was going to go anywhere, although I know you got something for us that
I got one.
actually,
Hmm.
if listen, I'm a woman of a particular age, and I was taught by Queen Wendy that that means I'm allowed to make up my mind when I feel like it. So if y'all see photos of me outside, mind your business. But that would only be if this particular event catches my spirit at the right moment.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Because all right, not your not to cut your wisdom. That's what 19 Keys always say.
No,
Not to
no, I
cut your
said
wisdom.
tag because I want you to.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm on your wave. Like I could kind of like be in the house and continue to chill, but at the same time, the party monster in me is like you should probably be outside. So for one, Black Genius Art Show, the being at literally, at the pavilions to be able to see the fireworks right at the harbor. Everybody knows I love the harbor. Like that's literally my jam. So that kind of has me like, I might need to pull up there. But then also, Mama Coco's. Mama Coco, also, uh, not not friend because I want to give her the proper reverence.
Esteemed elder,
Ancestor, uh, I don't think mother, mama, Mama Coco.
Queen
You know,
Revolutionary Auntie with
there
the
we go.
T. I
Yeah,
like that.
her. For those who don't know, we're talking about Mama Coco's, which is a cafe, restaurant, bar that is in the Guilford neighborhood. They are doing a New Year's Eve party as well, with live music from Black Assets. For those who don't know who Black Assets is, you need to see about her immediately because I don't talk about local artists often, but she's definitely one that I check for. Her voice is amazing. You need to check her out. You need to listen to the music. You need to see her live. I'm very serious about that. So that's happening for New Year's Eve. If you haven't been to Mama Coco's a is retrofit the word? I don't know. And outfitted. It's like many Baltimore establishments. There it's made inside of an old home in a house. And it's the architecture and everything has been maintained to where it still very much looks like a beautiful living room, a nice parlor. It's just like it feels like home. It's one of those intimate spaces where yes, they can pack it out and have a good group of people that are there, but you just want to it's like you want to be in there even if no one's there. You want to be in the energy of Mama Coco herself, and then Mama Coco's the actual establishment. So I'm thinking that if I must go out, I want to be in that type of vibe. I'm thinking, and well, honestly, I'm thinking, okay, well, how can I do this? How can I go there, do the 12 o'clock there, but then run downtown, or do I do downtown and then run up? Because I kind of want to do fireworks too. I ain't gonna lie.
So I feel like if that would go anyway,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, because now I'm like, oh, wait, outside sounds great now. Because I
See,
think it would make sense to pop off the literal new year down there with Brian. It's the same countdown. It's still the
right.
mayor counting down. You've got the exclusive situation.
Of course, my animals will act up. I'm so sorry.
It's all good. Listen, that's what they're on today. But I feel like it would make sense to go there and do that part, the countdown with the fireworks,
Mm-hmm.
and then tip up
Just
the
mosey
road
on up
because Mama
uptown.
Coco's is going to ride out for a little while.
You know it is.
And that's where you go and you ease out your evening in the cozy. You don't go the other way. Why would you leave the cozy to go outside? You wouldn't
Yeah,
do it. It wouldn't happen. We'd be
you're right.
calling
No,
them
they
later,
wouldn't.
like, I'm so sorry. I really was coming.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm thinking that's the move. Um, I was thinking about, am I even going to like get dressed? Am I buying something new? That was also part of it. Like, let's be real. Like, the economy has also done a number on us in 2024, and I'm not even going to act like I'm not one of those people who is seriously affected by the economy. I'm thinking that I'm not buying anything new to wear. In fact, you may see I have one very nice New Year's Eve dress that I wore New Year's Eve 2 years ago, and it bears repeating. I've worn it exactly one time. Maybe this is my second time wearing it. I'm sorry. Y'all gonna get
Yeah,
that silver dress again. If I'm outside, that's what I'm wearing.
I was just about to say, I have a silver dress. You're about to make me dig in my closet. If
Yes.
I find this dress, then I might have made a different decision. That was honestly my deciding factor when I was like, ooh, I'm not going nowhere because
Me too.
there is an attire requirement. Not requirement, but there is an attire at Mama Coco's events. They're asking for you to wear black or ivory. I'm sure a dope dark silver is not going to get turned away.
Right.
If I pull out a red out of there, we're good. Okay. But
I didn't even realize the attire, but guess what? I'm sorry. I mean, well, whatever silver. I, more of the story is I ain't buying nothing new, y'all.
I have a lot of stuff in my closet that I have not personally discovered because
Mm-hmm.
they've been gifted to me, hand me down, or didn't fit the body last year. So if I, here's a big giant if I find something that feels New Year's Eve party vibe enough for me and can stand outside a little bit for Brian,
Mm-hmm.
then I might be outsiding. Uh,
Okay.
but if I do not, because I'm not buying no more clothes. I don't have it like that.
No, I'm sorry. I can't do it.
Not right now.
No, because we got money moves to make in other ways.
And I'm also not going to be in this position again next year. That's the thing. That's the intentionality of honoring the space I've been in this past year and focusing on forward.
Yes, which is true.
We're not doing this.
All right.
So I also would love to throw in there a note for the people. If you want, I don't know, like a vibe check on like what we're talking about when we say Mama Coco and like type of person she is, hop on Netflix, search In My Mother's Garden.
What?
Um, Are you not aware of this? Do you not know
No.
this? Mama
No.
Coco is one of the main features of a Netflix documentary called In
It's
My
on
Mother's
Netflix.
Garden. Yeah, if it's
Oh,
still on there, I'm not sure because I can't check at the moment. So, are you checking?
I can.
Yeah.
Hold on. And if it's not, YouTube is a thing.
YouTube is a thing. And truthfully, we can just ask Io or Mama Coco where can I see that? I'm sure she's got a copy at her house. We might could get it. I'm gonna pinpoint that. I'm gonna ask Mama Coco where we can watch it. We might end up with a private screening at my Mama Coco's.
Here we go. Now this is how things get started. Speaking of,
Yeah. In My Mother's Garden, it is a documentary that features several different profoundly powerful Black women. But Mama Coco, Io and I have agreed that it is the Mama Coco documentary with a few other featured people.
does it have Tarana Burke in it? And
Correct.
oh, I see it. Hold on. Can I share?
Yes.
Can I share my screen? Hold on. Wait.
So Mama Coco and I actually met her
Can you
years
see it?
ago. Yeah. Yep. That is it. In My Mother's Garden. Um, I met her years ago on the
Okay.
dance floor of um, the Living Well, an
Mm-hmm.
African dance class. And we giggled and chuckled with each other because my left arm, my left shoulder, there she is. My left shoulder,
Which
um, I think I saw her somewhere in there. My left shoulder was struggling with mobility, and so was her right. And so
mm-hmm.
we were there balancing each other in the back of the class, giggling about how we were just bookends for each other.
Here we go.
Uh, there she goes. Yeah. And so she also in this she talks about her jewelry and like the intentionality of some of the pieces she wears. And
Yeah.
so that's another aspect of Mama Coco's where she actually has a shop up on the second floor and she sells her bangles. Um the unfortunate part for those of us who are in the local space is she has such an incredible following that as soon as they are posted for availability, they are
They're
gone
gone.
for availability. There was one window of time where there was like one bracelet still on the site that I loved, and I was like, oh, I'm going to grab it, but I didn't have the cash funds at the moment, and somebody else snatched it right on up. But yeah, that's Mama Coco.
Wow. That was such an awesome treat. Thank you for telling me. Now I know what I need to watch before I leave the house today. Bemi, do you have any word of the year? Do you? I just put you on the spot. Do you have a word for the year, either 2024 or going into 2025?
Resilient.
I love that.
Yeah. I have many different emotions around that word, but that's it. That's the word.
Mine's is rock star.
Ew.
Yeah. Shout out to shout out to Queen Bee. That's a little foreshadowing.
Ah, you know,
You know,
I.
have a
It's
time
funny
for
you
her.
said that because I saw someone's post again yesterday who considers themselves a card carrying Hive member, saying she was now unsure of what the 114th date was because Beyonce Bowl was already on Netflix, and I was like, "Did you really think it was that?" I'm
Right.
Are we confused? Are we really unsure? Are there really people who are like, I wonder what's happening?
They definitely are. They're not really gang gang.
Okay. Okay.
All
Because
right, baby. Oh no, go
you
ahead. Go
already
ahead.
said it. We don't need to go ahead and pull all our cards. We'll just double back to this conversation on 115, whatever day
Hmm.
that falls on, to talk about the reveal.
Yes. All right. Well, see you next year. All right. This has been Demi and Maven.
Peace,
All
y'all.
right.